SMITE, Battleground of the Gods. I am your host, as always, Nico Scalo, or scottahawk, and I am joined by...
What is up, you fucking buttercups? It's your boy Riley here, coming at you with another vicious commentary, and I'm back in the stream, and you know you love it. Yes, I'm here, I'm not clear,
Wow.
and I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
I can't tell if that was the most energetic I've ever heard a human being, or if you just faked happiness for a really good amount of time.
No, I definitely
don't know.
100% fake that. On to the next, our second host at the most, because Scott got nothing. It's
Lemmy. Oh, I'm right here.
There
I'm going to
we
be
go.
streaming with these fuckers. Don't worry about it.
He's sort of British.
Did not have their like, share audio.
Yeah. That would be great. I'm actually curious.
And here, our other co-host.
Is there another person here?
Just like, oh. Alright, this is what we're doing.
Just fucking everything. So, considering that we're already playing SMITE, might as well talk about something SMITE related. Next season, they're supposed to be removing Siege and Clash from the game, just all together.
Because supposedly some bullshit about
Siege and Clash? I highly doubt it.
Yeah. No, like
Their thing was it's
supposedly
because nobody really cares, even though Clash is the second top played mode in the game. Yeah, I know, phone.
Alright, so let's see. What am I playing? I'm gonna play Jiblanc.
What have we got? Like, tell me the list because I'm on the laptop at the moment.
You get to be a guardian.
Oh, because someone decided to steal Soul. Okay.
Yep. Strictly because she's pretty good right now.
Not really. She'll be better than not the next patch, but the patch after.
Yes, but consider the role she's normally played in is Hunter, and right now Hunters kind of don't do anything, so she's really good right now for the role. She'll be better for, like, mid lane.
No, like, in, like, not the next patch, but the patch after, when they start, like, fucking about a bit more with certain magical items, improving some, and, like,
Nerfing some.
Nerfing some. To be honest, I think they generally stated for half of this season, it's just nerfs and buffs.
I mean, that's
all items and buffs.
That's pretty much every patch.
Yeah, but
It's got a lot of item buff nerfs and a lot of character buff nerfs, or balance, or like fixes if they have a bug.
I zoned out. What's happening?
Lemmy brought up that for the rest of the season, it's going to be a lot of buffs and nerfs for items and gods, and I'm like, oh. So,
wow.
literally every
like
season
game.
since the first one. They have Oktoberfest. Their new one's the only one with a cool skin, and it's not even a good skin.
I mean, to be fair, only like 2 people on our team have cool skins. So.
Yeah, me and Lemmy.
Yep.
Then there's either recolors or basic bitch soul. Wow, Snaplock basic bitch soul, not even rank 1. Nice. Nice.
I mean, it could be like me, where they're just going for the rank 1. God.
Alternative question. Thoughts on Chernobog? I was about to call him Chernobyl again.
Thoughts of Chernobyl. Right. Well, my thought process is 50,000 people used to live here.
Now it's a ghost town.
You want my opinion on
Go
Chernobog?
for it. We're in a SMITE stream. Might as well talk about it for the first few minutes.
Yeah, we also don't get enough viewers for this to be fucking considered, what's the word
a popular opinion video.
No,
or even a valid opinion video.
No, like a conflicting thing, a
controversial opinion?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Nobody watches enough for it to be considered confident.
Controversial.
Words.
Yeah, that.
I got you.
Sorry, I'm fucking...
I keep forgetting that Limmy's Limmy and not Chaos. I'm just waiting for... I'm waiting to have to fight for damage camp on Ymir, against Ymir in the first, like, minute.
All I'm simply going to say about Chernobog is... he is what Ola used to be. And
So...
Useful?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I had a conversation the other day about it with my sister, and she mentioned that out of all the people she's been watching, it's commonly considered that he is probably one of the worst gods that's on, like, a day one release.
Chernobog?
Yeah. But I watched two different people play him. I watched Weekend and I watched Double J. When Weekend was playing, keep in mind Weekend is commonly known for his mains being like Thor, Athena, Thanatos, people with a lot of global ults that are really good and have crazy damage. He was garbage as Chernobog. And then I watched Double J, who's not even known for taking the goddamn game seriously, even if he's in ranked. And he was literally one-shotting Anubis with actual build.
Oh.
Well, Chernobog is going to be one of those powerful hunters that, to be honest...
It's just weird that it's... depending on who's playing him, like you could be using
2 kills for me, and I'm very depressed.
The thing with it seems to be that you can use the exact same build. Like you and one other person can build him the exact same way, but he seems to be one of those gods where if you're behind even by one, I am. If you're behind even by one level, you're gonna have an insanely hard time getting back in. You know, kind of like every other hunter.
Yeah. How to play a hunter? Fall behind? Well, yeah, it was nice.
Kind of SOL.
The only thing that I've noticed a few people have mentioned is his ult. Like,
that was one of the things mentioned in the 2 videos, is in Double J he mentioned that ult is broken, and then Weekend thought it was probably the shittiest ultimate in the game. Like, the opinions on him seem to be so inconsistent and just sort of random in a way. Where it's
I don't believe his ult is broken because it's a simple case of like...
That's gonna hurt.
Yes.
It's a global, it does damage to everyone within a giant fucking circle over a period of time, and it's determined, I think, mostly by your damage, and then you get mitigation from it, was the thing.
You do get some mitigation from it, and
by the way,
get,
I'm building stacks.
Attack speed, but it's a simple case of...
A simple case of Lemmy not completing his sentence.
Let me probably add somebody step in.
Yeah.
At least this time he wasn't masturbating. Ha! Jokes. Maybe.
Possibly. Who knows?
No.
At least your internet didn't drop. I guess that's a step
True,
one.
No, that was Chris. That was my drop. Yeah. You weren't jerking off this time, right?
No, I wasn't. Jesus Christ, Ryder.
You sure?
I'm glad to hear.
And he made it weird. Not sure why that's surprising to literally anyone who's ever watched my channel for more than 5 seconds.
Oh, that's nice. Minions did more damage than Ares.
I mean, they're minions. That's what they do.
Ow.
An ass ton of damage for seemingly no reason.
Nuwa with just her shining metal, 545 damage.
Bitch hits hard.
Yep.
His ultimate, I don't want to say is broken, because yes, it's a worldwide ult and everything,
You can use it to get to any enemy god on the map.
I'm waiting for all the
but
cases of people accidentally teleporting into the enemy fountain and getting themselves killed.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm kind of excited to see that. Like, day one, I just want to play Conquest just to see how many people will do that. Like a bunch of fucking idiots. Ares' ultimate is down, and so is me and Lemmy. And a shit ton of minions just got in the portal. That's...
I fucking...
What a good start.
I'm getting...
We were winning for the
dumpstered.
first like 3 minutes, and then something happened, and now we're actually just incapable of getting points.
Mainly because the Soul's bad using her ultimate on minions.
Thought ult is down.
And
Wow.
they stole that unintentionally.
Well. No! Fuck!
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Jeez. That was awkward.
God damn it. So many kills that I could have gotten that ended up going to Lemmy.
Or Soul.
Phew.
Nope.
Fucking
Soul
I'm
hasn't...
dead, and
Soul has
Soul's
done
ulting
literally
again.
nothing. Oh, look at the build. Wanna
Soul
bam
doing?
it. Look at her
Okay, well,
build.
Soul is an idiot.
Yeah, makes me wanna vomit.
I have 1 kill.
Huh.
I should have 4. I only have 19
Oh god,
stats.
Lemmy, you're supposed to tell me when you do stupid shit.
I'm gonna tell you shit. You gotta guess it.
But that doesn't work out.
I love how I
that.
fucking activated Sanctuary, got pulled by the Ares ult, hit by Kokukan ult, and then it was like, by the way, did you know that your Sanctuary doesn't exist? Like, well, fuck me.
Yeah, this Soul is terrible.
Wow.
Fucking, why won't Sanctuary ever work for me?
Unknown.
Oh, you bitch.
Maybe I just can't fucking play this game properly right now. I don't know.
Who knows?
No, we've just gone into a match where we have...
We started
Some
out
Wukong.
strong and then instantly just it went sideways.
Yeah.
Like
Remember, we...
early
do
game we were
kind of
doing
have a
great.
Soul, so,
Are you fucking kidding me? Sun Wukong fucking chases, steals my kill. Fucking asshole.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Shunabok Souls.
Yeah.
I can see it being more or less used as a utility thing rather than anything else.
Yeah, like at Engage it's really good. It's just a matter of how would like I feel like in terms of actually how it'll work, it'll be more based on like how are you doing? Because if you're not doing good, it doesn't matter if you can get into the fight instantly. You have sorry. Wow, you only have damage. Stolen. Get fucked, Lemmy.
So here's what happens.
No, thank you.
I'm beating the shit of fucking Kokukan. Lemmy ults. Kokukan dies. Lemmy then pops his ult, like his ult actually like bursts. Lemmy gets the kill.
Not even gonna question.
I'm gonna go fuck myself real quick. I have 2 stacks on my passive, and 36 on Transcendence. Transcendence was my first item.
Wow.
I can't do anything. Fucking Ship along play sucks ass until you get crit.
To be honest, yeah, he does.
Okay, I love how I can't use any of my relics because they don't activate. I also said yes, but that's just because I'm an angry bitch.
Oh god, the stun. Fucking bird, man.
Limmy, you fucking skank. You fucking stole a kill.
Died for it though, so...
That doesn't make it better, it makes it worse.
No, that actually just makes it worse.
Attack the minions.
Mine.
This isn't good.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm glad that apparently Coco Khan has like fucking all the defense and health because I can't do any damage to him. I was critting for 300 and it was doing nothing.
Huh. That's really strange.
Warlocks is not giving enough health. Also, New Wall ult hits me for half my fucking health bar.
This Ares just doesn't want me anywhere near his team.
I mean, considering that you have Soul Reaver and Polly, yeah, no. I would want you to number and Spear of Tessa. And I'm assuming that last item it probably rotted to who?
No.
Really? Kronos last item? Interesting.
Chronos for the cooldown.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking insta-kills me. 860 damage with a shining metal. And I want to fucking kick our Wukong's fucking teeth in, because he won't shut the fuck up.
The weirdest thing is, their Nuwad's build isn't actually that good.
What the fuck? Who's giving me healing?
Good question. Because no one has anything that should be giving you healing.
Because I know for a fact someone gave me healing.
Maybe it was just lifesteal from your Polynomicon? So we had no other way of healing. Nobody even had Soldier.
The only one with meditation was you.
So Polynomicon's obviously gotten a fucking boost in health.
I don't think so. I think it actually got a nerf.
Yeah, but there's no way that I should be receiving over 400 from minions.
Considering magical items are based off of your damage and you had an ass load plus the fact that you're a mirror, no, that actually sounds pretty accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, considering with Anubis, fucking, you build Bancrofts and all this.
Bancroft's Typhons and you're actually immortal.
4,000 health.
The minion wave turns into a bigger meditation than meditation.
Minion wave turns into 100 fucking meditations.
I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I cannot change my fucking profile picture.
Alright, next I get to be Mercury. Oh, never mind. It's match of the day, so I don't get to pick. What a shame.
Eh.
Huh. Well, I
Hey,
swapped
neat.
one assassin for another.
Thanks.
Oh, they have a Loki though. Oh, this is cooldown's running over.
It's gonna be a terrible match.
Yeah, okay, I don't know this. I updated my PlayStation app, and yet for some reason each time I go to change my profile
I can't
picture on
remember.
the PlayStation app.
Is this arena cooldowns are out there, or is this conquest cooldowns are out there?
Good question. Let's find out.
Oh, don't let it be the Conquest one. No, this is more likely the arena one because...
Probably, but at the same time.
Yeah, but it usually with the Conquest one, it gives everyone a separate role. Like, there's way too many...
You say that.
I mean, I've had Team Full Mage, so I don't think that's accurate at all.
I did a match with 3 Guardians. We had a Sylvanas, a Ymir, and I think it was...
I think on one of the streams, me and Mel had an entire Guardian team in the random mode for the Conquest one. Just an entire team. We won, but like we had an entire team of Guardians. Though I was either I was Kumba or Ymir. So the high damage is real, but still.
I remember I had a match in this where it was
Make it
full
good.
assassin. Well, it wasn't full assassin. It was like it was a Mercury, a Bakasura, it was a Daji. I can't remember what the other assassin was. And then we had a Zablanc. The Zablanc did fucking nothing. It was a good match, especially considering the fact that I was dashing.
Why are we still loading in? Oh, we're waiting for the Bakasura.
Yeah,
There.
so they're going to be starting without a player.
Yep,
There's arena.
Alright, and full build. I want to just do that build. I'm gonna do that build.
Alright, what do you think of my build? Looking pretty solid?
Your build, you are Baxter. Seems fine.
There, somebody come grab their damage camp
Nice.
and their mana camp.
Where are they? Where is their team?
Not here.
I don't know, but I just heard Loki who's constantly going invisible.
They're literally just off playing fucking Fruit Ninja right now. You can sluck my dong. What is your fucking life, you cunt? Right, this is cooldown's runneth, and we just built full cooldown. Me and Uller.
Yep.
That's blood. 75%. Okay. So then I will swap that for that.
Ouch, he one-shots.
Yeah.
And he's rocking double power pots, I think.
He is rocking health and mana pots.
Yeah, but he had potion of
he's
might.
Yeah, he has the aura.
One-shotting, though.
Good build. Makes sense.
That's gonna get annoying.
Already a lot of things that are annoying. Whoops. That's the one.
Well, I got a double kill, and then I assisted because somebody stole one of my kills. I don't know who.
Who knows?
There's some violence building. Not bad.
pretty sure my ult connected because this is arena and then there's no reason it shouldn't.
Reasons why I hate Zablanc in this game mode. It's every 15 seconds I gotta stop for 5.
Loki's behind us.
He's just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
Fucking Loki in this game mode is just cancer.
Found him.
Fucking hell, Chalk does fucking crazy damage as well, and so does Zablanc.
And Chalk has defense. Quite a lot of defense, actually. That's crazy.
Yeah, with a single fucking hit from his ult, he hit me for 600 and his axe at fucking 3. I went and I stunned myself. I just watched him ult someone, and then he immediately ults me again.
He just 1-2 killed you, or 1-3 killed you.
No, he ulted me.
Not on my end, he didn't. So
Well,
on stream,
he did on
he
my
did
end.
not ult you.
Saw the ult.
He ulted.
Fool.
He did it again.
All he's doing is just constant ults. I guess this is why people don't like this game mode.
I just don't like Loki or Zablanc in this. The fucking mini wave isn't alive long enough for me to fucking eat. Please allow me to eat something. Thank you.
Oh. Everyone's gonna be dead soon.
That's nice.
Yeah, we can't win this. Just because of fucking Loki and Zablanc.
What a fun stream to watch.
And all Loki's just gonna do is just proc hit. So he'll just hit once and then run for it. Yeah, I'm just calling this a fucking loss. Wow, okay.
Neat! That does fucking 999 damage with a single hit. That's almost half my health.
I know I just hit Loki with the axes. He's over on our side.
Oh, did you get him?
I got him. I just fucked him out of his ult.
One second cooldowns are great for his one in this 3. So good.
Come on.
So fun to watch.
I don't do any damage.
Oh. We're only a half an hour in. What a solid day.
My assi actually does nothing. Like I can't out heal it.
When a Loki just does over 1,000 damage, fucking stupid fucking damage.
How we traded? Get fucked, idiot! Oh, he didn't even kill me. I got killed by Zablanc poison.
Again, Loki in this game mode is just the worst. I really couldn't give a shit about Zablanc, but fucking Loki in this game mode.
I accidentally hit my axe and I couldn't, and I fucking went like 3 seconds with no basic attacks. I mean, we got a pretty fucking neat team. They got a Loki and a Shibalanque, which pair really well together when neither of them have cooldown. Oh, and I almost killed him too.
Wow.
Well, it's going wonderfully.
I love when I use my ability, but then it fucking activates 3 seconds later. What is my internet right now?
Loki's just literally right beside you, Riley. Or he's just sitting right next to our spawn.
Ah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, he's right next to our spawn.
There's no reason he shouldn't.
He's just swapping between the left and right little circular part.
Hey, I made it through a fight, got a kill, and didn't die.
I like how it took 3 fucking turns. Like, me, Scott, and the fucking Sylvanus all turned in a different direction.
Come on. Thank you.
Whenever sometimes Jibalonquay all happens, I just start spinning in circles and attacking.
Look, here. Look, he's behind us near the camps.
Oh, I almost got him. Like, even chalk out damages me. Why?
Anything I hit with CC dies way faster.
Oh.
The issue is Loki still one-shots everybody.
Doesn't matter. This game mode was lost to us.
I accidentally activated my ult. Yay! He's not over here. He's back here.
No, I died because even though fucking Agni was stunned, he still propped up his ults.
Yep. Agni's a stupid character. A really good stupid character. For those of you watching, we guarantee that we are very good at the game.
People have seen me be good at the game, even in ranked.
I'm a professional. I just haven't been playing Hui Yi, you know, which is my main. In which I'm a pro player. Every pro player you've ever seen playing Hui Yi is actually just footage of me playing. At tournaments, I just hide in the background because I don't like to be seen. I'm like a mercenary for pro teams.
Realization, you would hate playing on my account until they add more things to the Kisi chest, because I predominantly have 4 things in the reward center, and I can't get rid of them.
Oh yeah, no, I'd lose my fucking mind.
I literally cannot use them.
Is it just me, or are we full team hunter?
Everyone but Nisha. We're full team place crit.
Like, oh my god. Oh wow, their team isn't far off either.
Just they got the Bologna instead.
Yeah, they got 2 diamonds. Fucking lucky bastard. What? Oh
The one person who joins the stream chat is the one person I don't talk to.
Thank you.
No. Every time he joins stream, he talks with me pretty much the entire stream. The guy's name is Official J-Man, because every time he comes in, he does some gay shit, and I just don't want to talk to him, because it's directed to me, and I'm not okay with that. So, that's fun.
It's sexual assault. Sexual harassment, actually, technically.
Why are you so rude? Honestly, it is probably not that bad.
If somebody sexually harasses, like if somebody like RPs like sexual acts towards you, is that considered sexual harassment, or is that actually?
I think so.
Fucking. Huh. Things to think about. Things to not think about, actually. This thought should never come to mind.
I'm at 1.8. I think that's enough? Question mark. Oh. Cool, Neja got the crit.
Oh, I'm behind because I was trying to think of what I should grab, and then I forgot to get stuff.
Well then.
Well, he died. Hey,
so,
double ult.
Medusa just killed me while
How's your
not
day
looking
been?
at me.
It's been alright.
And I didn't kill Izanami. That sucks.
Actually, that's
Right,
I think one of the better attacks we get. I feel like I need more damage. I forget that Apollo is shit because crit doesn't do much.
Yeah, holy fuck. I have a bunch of crit built, and
yeah, I'm able to crit
sucks.
for like 600. It's just it doesn't matter because it's not doing. It's literally not doing anything. It doesn't hit hard enough.
That's nice. I crit for fucking, if I'm lucky, 200.
And that's because if you want to play crit, you actually don't have a choice. You need to run Bloodforge, otherwise you don't do damage.
Alright, let's try
I've had a good day with Osiris found.
Or let's not try this, because I'm gonna get fucking insta-killed. Oh my fucking god.
Found some comp in solo and shit on them. Oh, neat.
I love watching my scythes go through people and then just not hitting. I'm shit.
I just hate
Also, Bologna fucking annihilates me. Like, I can't stop her. I do nothing to her. Is it just me, or does that Bologna attack way too fucking fast for the attack speed she has built?
I don't know, when I fought her, all that happened to me was I got ulted and then she used Shield Bash.
She literally was attacking me with the hammer so fast that I could hardly see the hammer. She has two things with attack speed. Ninja Tabai and Kin Size.
This dude played. And, after I killed him 2 times, he didn't want to fight me next match.
I love how Medusa knows where I am at all times as well. Like, every single time. She's hit me twice with her dash attack while I was invisible.
Huh.
It's really annoying.
Fuck.
What's her bill? Oh. Kin's Frostbound Masamune. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, crits.
No, I can stay invisible forever.
Fuck you, Medusa.
Me and their Apollo just like crossed each other. Love hammer spin.
Fucking skank. I fucking... Our entire team is attack fucking speed based, and of course they get a fucking character with a fucking silence. Or not a silence, a disarm.
I didn't know that Bologna had increased movement speed.
She's building Frostbound, so it might not be that she has more movement speed, it might just be that she makes you so slow.
No, what I mean is, like, I was nowhere near her, and yet every single time I tried to shoot her, like, my target's directly on top of her. I should be able to hit her. She's legit running 2 times the speed that she normally does.
I just can't get away from anyone.
Like
the second I get hit, I die.
Yeah, the other person here is
I do
Lemmy,
not like using that, man.
who is from Chitanga.
My friend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
The
sorry.
fact that you have to
Would you
try
like me not to
hard
use
for
the word
that.
Would you like me not to use the word friend when referring to you?
No, I was talking about
Should
how
I use the S word?
No.
Slave?
The P word?
Wait.
Riley, shut the fuck up. I was talking
Love
about
you.
how I died.
In terms of person in chat, honestly, I don't know who Official J-Man is. I just know he joins streams sometimes.
They're just sitting in our spawn now.
No offense, my guy.
Yeah. No point even leaving.
Shit. Yay. Well, I think that's game.
Of course it's game, unless you think for some unknown reason we can get 380 fucking points worth of kills in the blink of an eye against a team that just fucks us in the mouth. It also doesn't help that I was essentially, well, never mind, Nisha was basically feeding. But I was fucking, I went 4-11 and 6.
It is Mother's Day for you, Tia.
Oh, when was Mother's Day? I probably should
It's
have.
on Sunday.
It's on Sunday? Alright, good to know.
Fuck.
That's tomorrow. I'm supposed to go shoot pool with one of my exes. That'll be neat.
On Mother's Day. Interesting.
I'm just gonna message my mother and be like, Happy Mother's Day, and then I'm just gonna not be around. No,
Here's your
she's
Mother's Day
around.
gift, not having to deal with me.
Okay, a second.
That was just a shitty match.
It was. It sucked asshole. Well, let's just go ahead and take this.
Tia says, Riley, that's because you're shit at game, shit at life.
Oh yeah, I love you too, Tia. I'm glad to see you care.
Love you, hon. 10 out of 10.
I feel so much better about myself. Such great enthusiasm. Man, I sure do love positive reinforcement. Is that my life?
stream signal.
God wheel. I got Artemis.
She says she does care. So does Bree.
Yeah, Bree I'm willing to believe. Yeah, not so much.
Someone popped a skin booster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when the fuck did I get all the Artemis skins? I know I have a lot of them, but I shouldn't have all of them.
Fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna use this one.
I forgot. I forgot that skin is considered limited. Shit.
Limmy has all soul skin, still pops a fucking skin booster. Yeah, it's good fantasy points too.
Might as well just pop it for everyone else.
I can do if I use a character that actually fucking meant something.
Woo! Nice Frank here.
Because it's Triple Worshippers weekend. Everyone is trying to get all of their shit up. Triple everything weekend.
Yeah. And then there's me playing Artemis.
Started Monday.
I should be playing Shinkin right now so I can get him 1 star before I even get a second time. I'm dying.
Speaking of which, I have to see her tomorrow.
We are all dying.
So I can cook for her, and I gotta cook today as well.
Dying a lot faster.
Okay, we're in Clash, so...
That guy's pinging me for what reason?
I don't know, he just said high five.
Wait.
And then, he pinged you. So I don't know exactly what I'm going for. I'm going for something. Actually, he was probably pinging me, I don't know. We have like 3 carries.
We have no tank.
No.
That's not good.
Who needs a tank? Oh, so that's it.
That's them.
Well,
you are such a bitch. I immediately crit him too. No, Zeus, you're not supposed to be in this lane. We want a magic in the other lane. Okay, I'm rotating over. Good trade. Unfortunately, I think it counted it for him first.
Yeah, it did.
Fucking okay, motherfuckers, pick a lane. Holy shit. Ow, that's mighty rude of you.
I wish they would have it
our
so
team is
Souls
rotating again.
I really wish they would. Fucking Souls fucking basic needs to be shot down the middle, not down the fucking sides, because it messes up the goddamn handle.
I've got purification.
Yeah, I think
Or
our
I'm
teammates
retarded.
need to learn to pick a fucking lane.
Who do you think is the hardest warrior to play? Right, with a big
Definitely Hercules.
hardest warrior to play with a big
Hercules.
payoff.
Definitely Hercules. A super hard character to play. High skill game.
Would you want to come up behind you? You know.
Yeah. Sick play, dude.
I want to say Nike. Not super easy to play. great for
love
helping in
when
team fights and stuff.
Sanctuary activates. And then Kakulin ults nothing.
I love auto attack cancels.
Oh, boy.
God, the troll is real. Yeah, I think as a like who. Yeah, Osiris is another good one.
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider.
I love
You wouldn't
it.
consider
I
him
love the
super
Hawkins
difficult to
support.
play?
No, I wouldn't consider him super difficult.
Really? Even though early he doesn't do any damage?
I hate our randoms so much.
I would consider fucking. Who would I consider? Warrior.
I mean,
Not
Kakulin can be a...
Kukullin's not that hard to play.
No,
He is
he's a
not that
rocky
hard to
start.
play. that was the question, is who's the hardest to play properly, but is also really good?
The hardest to play,
Not the hardest
but
to
is
learn, the
really-
hardest to actually be good at.
Artemis. Or not Artemis.
Warriors.
Artemis. No, what's
And
the
don't
other
you say
A, the
Achilles.
other fucking cunt I don't care for. Amaterasu.
Yeah, I guess Amy kinda. He's kinda. Kukulin kinda is against top picks. You have to hit almost all his abilities. Depending on how you're playing, you might actually be forced into. If you can't hit all of your abilities constantly, it can screw.
I love
A
how
lot.
I'm being focused, yet I'm the most useless on the fucking team. Like fucking fucking great. I love it. Oh, by the way, Thor ult is down.
Ganesh ult is also down. Did Thor ult me? Talking
Like,
about
I've been
Osiris.
fucking constantly ulted. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with fucking Poison Star and just now getting boots. I'm behind in levels. I'm useless. I'm not actually behind in levels, but I feel like I am. Probably because hunters are garbage.
And we have 2 of them.
We do, but I'm doing random God Wheel, so.
Hopefully
Okay.
Kieran is too,
Yes.
because otherwise I'm very confused. There's only one way to play Osiris, which is aggressive. Actually, I think there's only
There
like
are
2 warriors in the
many
entire
ways.
game
No.
where you shouldn't play them aggressive. Maybe not hyper aggressive, but like to an extent,
You
everyone
could
is a
play-
little aggressive.
You could play Osiris, I would say,
Properly.
2 to 3 different ways.
Scott.
Properly.
Damage camp.
All right. Osiris's the proper way to play him would be aggressive because of the fact that most of his kit relies almost solely on him capturing you or being on top of you.
Good shit.
Like he's
Well, I'd
got
say
Man.
you can.
his stuff is
tried
slow.
they
He's
tried
got to
to
jump.
They tried to double ult me. So Janice and Ganesh ult are down.
And Hachimon left.
Good. Fuck
Also,
that
his
guy.
ult was down. He's back.
Oh. No, that was somebody else leaving.
Oh shit!
And Hachimon left.
Look at this. Oh, their Hachi left and their Thor left. I mean, I've been really annoying to those. Yeah, I guess
so
that'll
if I
do
can
it.
tweak
10,
some
2, and 3. Glad to see we're playing on your Ela. I should not have 2 deaths on Daji.
Hardest
You know
warrior that can be useful.
Yeah, hardest
In my
warrior with
opinion-
like late game crazy payoff.
Right.
That's why I
Who's
said
that,
Nike, because Nike,
no,
her
who's that
predominant game
Chinese?
is bad.
Who's that
Chinese,
Erlang
Chinese
Shen.
guy?
yeah, Erlong or Wukong?
Erlang.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see that one.
I actually see Erlong as one of those where
I'm dead. I'm not dead.
difficult to actually like get used to, but when you finally get that one good build that works for him, you can be extremely damaging.
Yeah. I used to have a build like that. I used to have a crazy build for Erlong Shen that maxed out his attack speed, and it was probably the strongest thing I've done on a warrior that wasn't Wukong. And then it was taken away from me because they changed how certain items work. So now the build's not good. Yeah, I'd say Osiris is hardest because if you play him right, you win lane 99% of the time. I've actually had an instance where I was joking around playing Osiris, like playing probably the worst Osiris build possible, and I still was able to win lane pretty easily.
Osiris isn't the worst for lane, it's a simple case of his build compared to some of the other warriors makes him too much of a utility based god rather than a damage god. Like, he's one of those where the team has to heavily rely on him starting.
I hit for 200. Never mind, I'll do your thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I feel like the reason Osiris is underplayed is because of the fact that, especially for like new players, he's practically impossible.
Finish him. Come on, Thor, you had all the time in the world. Zeus, Thor, they're both thunder gods, and they're both useless to me.
But yeah, I would say Erlong Shen's like...
Yeah, I can see that.
But that's just my opinion, to be honest.
I can see Erlong Shen, because if you don't quite know what you have to be building, he just seems like he doesn't do anything at all.
I mean, I would have said Sun Wukong, but the only difficult part that some people have is judging, that transformation.
Yeah. I can kind of see Wukong, but because of Wukong's just stupid damage healing, I don't know.
You know what I'm actually surprised we didn't think of, mostly because I guess at least two of us here are actually pretty decent. with this god. Sorry, I got interrupted.
Okay. That was
tier. Learning how to properly use tier is not easy. It takes a while. I think with tier, it's less.
It's hard to play. It's easy to play him, hard to master him, because you can just pick him and be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep pushing you, and then eventually I'll get there. But it's hard to figure out how his combo works good enough to actually consistently be able to win lane against some of the less shit gods. I'm actually curious. Let's go to warriors real quick. Guan Yu, obviously, but Guan Yu doesn't do anything really. He can be really good because of his damage now, but...
No, remember, they gave him that buff where he does have the extra damage now.
Right, Limmy, they've been giving him buffs for almost 2 months now. That he's not good, he doesn't do anything, his damage doesn't matter. Late game
for the past 2 months.
Late game.
I saw in the last patch that they gave him a buff.
No, they've been buffing him for a while. Whether it be through items or actually his character, he's been getting buffs pretty constantly, and he still doesn't do anything. Like, his alt damage is 205 plus 30%, hits 3 times, but you can't kill it. Like, they have to be really low for that. So even, and then his heal doesn't matter. It doesn't heal for anything.
Yes, but you gotta remember,
and that's his big thing.
He isn't an aggressive warrior.
He's not even a passive warrior anymore. When they gave him the damage buffs, that was to make him aggressive, and he can't do that. He can't even do that right.
Children.
Tears, you just fucking Lexicon is getting nerfed after
take a breath here,
You have
agree.
Achilles. You have
Who
Achilles,
can-
which is a damage warrior. You have Amaterasu, which is a multi-mix. You have Bellona, which can go
Aggro,
either way.
aggro. Somewhere in the middle.
Like,
Nothing. Hyper
Colin,
aggro.
I mean,
Support. I don't really think Odin does anything this season. Cyrus
no,
is good.
he's right.
Raven is good.
He's been more multi-mix.
is great.
Like the people that have actually been
I've
using
seen him play
have been
support.
putting damage.
Going off of the obvious of Conquest is really the only mode that you can do buff nerfs around. Going off of Conquest strictly, like in a bubble, going off Conquest, Odin can do support. And if you're really good, maybe solo. But his best role used to be jungle, but now he can't do it at all because it takes him twice as long as it takes like Ymir or Kumbhakarna to get set up in jungle. Yeah, if you go off of how they're played in a Conquest setting, Achilles is obviously hyper aggressive. Amy is more supporty, like she's better support, but she can still play solo. Bellona's hyper aggro. Chalk is hyper aggro. Ku is fucking too aggro. Erlong, I feel like he's better as support. Just because of his ults. Can like heal up in a tower. Oh, good. Dodgy.
Show him quick.
Osiris fun is jungle. I feel like if you go jungle Osiris, you might need to build more toward the attack speed than his ability damage. Tia, didn't you put your medication in your little pencil case thing? And then put that on your desk? Question mark.
Maybe I don't want to.
This. Again, I keep doing that because I keep thinking boots still do something. I don't know why.
I'm going to be going for Transcendence because I need it.
On Thor?
Yep.
Really?
The way I play Thor.
You play everyone with Transcendence, but on Thor is really strong without it. Obviously, with it, he's unstoppable, but that also requires you to be able to take lane, and we have an Anubis and a Rama. We're gonna die.
I got fucking ping-ponged between 3 enemies that kept me on the stupid fucking ice sheet. And we didn't get damaged, did we?
Nope. We did get first blood, though. No, we didn't. We didn't even get first blood. They got first blood.
Fuck.
But we do have doesn't want to play the game the character, so I guess that's okay. You're gonna need that.
True.
Well, the issue is one of our lanes is going to be
one of our
poorly
lanes
set
is
up.
going to be constantly fucked.
Yeah.
You know what?
Not
Considering
going to be the one with the Goobus.
Considering he gave the question of
Menacers bid if you want to look at it.
hardest warrior, maybe we should just do all the questions and be like, okay, then.
Let's go hardest each class going downward. That way we can think about the warrior one a little bit more. I really want to say Nike because she doesn't feel like when you play her.
For Hunter, I feel
go down from
it's
assassin
Blanc
first.
Or Uller.
Go down from Assassin first, which personally I think is Circuit. I think it's Circuit. Crazy payoff, but bullshit to learn how to play them right.
Yeah, I'd say I'd be willing to say
just
Circuit.
Unfortunate to play her to learn the learning curve for Circuit is like climbing a cliff. It's so awkward, but she's so good. And then
Circuit's a good one.
For Hunter
is also very strong.
Yeah, Nija's definitely second place. Like,
but
she's not as hard as Nija's. Yeah, I keep saying it's a she. Nija's not like somewhere in between. A little bit easier to learn than Circuit, but
here, you take that. You're actually useful.
A little bit easier to learn than Circuit, but still not that easy. Hardest Hunter, yeah, I can see Rama, because he doesn't, like, when you play him initially, it feels like he doesn't do anything.
So fucked.
I could also say, I want to say Chiron, but Chiron doesn't do anything late game either. He just doesn't do anything as a character. Yeah, I think Rama is my bet. Because he doesn't really have, his lane clear is based off his basic attacks. He's pretty much character-wise completely.
I've had like a super easy time playing around though. Like it's not difficult, in my opinion.
I feel like he's definitely up there because of the fact that at least with like Jablonke, you have abilities that do ability damage, so you're not just completely turned off by someone getting to me in line. Wow, that wasn't good at all. I feel like Huyi's not... Like, Huyi to master, maybe, but not to... Yeah, I feel like we're going off of learning how to master...
The difficult part about Huyi is pulling off ricochet shots.
Getting good ricochets.
And you can still shoot that ability straight just for the stun damage and lane clear.
Statistically, I feel like it is Rama because Rama's ult on console is the hardest thing in the game to hit.
I say Uller.
On PC, no.
I just say Uller.
No, yeah, Uller's up there too.
Difficult.
No, I wouldn't say Uller's
learning the combo, like learning how to get the combo. If you don't know the combo, or you need to learn, because it's 1 3 4 1 or 1 3 4 3 1. But getting
for Uller?
Yeah, for Uller, that's his combo. Axe stance, stun, jump.
All you do is you go into your axe stance, then you throw the axe,
damage because I picked it up because of the fucking ice on the ground.
You're using the noob combo. Okay. No, the insta kill combo is 4 abilities to insta kill full tanks.
The one I use is your
but there are different ones.
There's the big combo that insta kills full fizz tank. That's the one we mean, not the can kill squishies.
Yes.
That's the one you're talking about, can kill squishies. We mean can kill tank. The full real combo would be the 4-hit one. And that's crazy hard to learn how to do properly and commonly.
Well, if you can get the 3-hit combo down, you just keep doing that. Don't worry about like the 4th hit, although what many people tend to do is the combo that I mentioned, and before they actually hit with the last part of the combo, they get a basic or 2 in there.
Yeah. I mean, with the true combo, like the mastery combo, you ability basic, ability basic, ability basic. And if for some reason it's not dead, you need to swap your build. Because that generally you would be building like Transcendence on him or something like that. Like something that gives you crazy damage and a little bit of cooldown just so that you can insta-kill even faster.
My combo for Uller is a few more buttons. Because what I do is, I'll usually do, like, I'll jump.
Wow, he one-shot me.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Morgan's the one who one-shot me. Okay.
I got fucked by everyone. My thing is jump, axe, swap stance, power, circle, square. Usually they die before I get through the entire thing, but
I feel like that's the general idea with Uller, is you generally should be able to kill one guy before you end the combo.
Yeah.
Let's say Uller's in the middle
afterwards to hit what's left
for Uller, because some of his combos easy, some yeah, I want to say definitely.
Need anything at the store?
Could you get me some soda, please?
Oh, Hunter, that's...
Thank you. Alright. Do we agree, Rama, or any other opinions? For characters that do stuff, because we can definitely keep saying that Kieran.
I don't know.
Oh,
the way I see it at the
320.
moment, like,
Jeez.
the way the season's going against Hunters...
By
all
against,
Hunters
we
might
mean
not be
basically fucking bullying them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact that now, like, everyone's saying that it's going back to hunting season, considering Chunabog's, like, making a appearance and all his abilities.
I feel like that we'll know about that after he actually finishes being released, because not I think either PC gets it on Tuesday or they already have it.
PC had the PTS and they're getting the PC have had the PTSD, meaning that they've got to test him.
They've had the PTSD, they've had post-traumatic stress disorder?
I mean, some people, yes, probably.
Fuck it, they might as well have had it, because
some of the players, because sometimes he's really powerful.
The technical test servers, also known as the toxic tryhard server.
Yeah, you know what, Riley, I really couldn't give a shit because it's PC, not console.
Console?
Well,
let me rephrase that. PS4 doesn't get PTS.
We don't get anything, like, we get
not for MOBAs,
servers, but we don't even get
for,
that half the time now.
There was one game that was supposed to come out that was supposed to have test servers, but they they either canceled it or they just forgot about it. Oh, you don't have any protection. I thought you did. Okay. Jean-Qui is about as tanky as a fruit roll-up.
I need minions.
You ain't getting them.
So I've noticed.
It's abundantly clear. I
don't give a fuck.
Okay, let's go Guardian. Who thoughts on hardest Guardian?
I'm trying to remember who it is. I said that was like the most useless Guardian.
Personal opinion, Kefri.
Kefri's definitely a difficult one, but
definitely a contender. For me, he's stupid to learn because he doesn't fit anything I do. TS says, I feel like PC needs it though because it's easier to get bugs and for it to crash and everything. And Steam is shit.
Considering the amount of times that they've had to stop the console versions of it just to do the updates to fix what they put into the PC version.
They stopped the PC too.
No. Because if you look at it, when they release a new God,
when I go to
start up
if I go to start up playing, the day before a patch or the day where there's a pre-patch, you can't on my laptop.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you actually go to play the game, like on the day of release for the God, you have to wait so long.
Generally, you can't.
Yeah, you can't play. Then
no matter what you're on.
What you always get, and I haven't seen it on PC yet, it comes out onto console. For the next 3 to 4 days, there are updates just to fix that God. Like, I don't see those kind of updates on PC. I see those updates just on console.
On for the Collie problem, she was straight up removed from the game on everything.
Yeah,
for I think
for Anubis.
4 patches. Yeah.
That was literally
PC.
a problem on all fronts.
Yeah, but that was caused by exactly what you're talking about. That exact thing is what happened to cause Anubis and Kali to have to be removed from the game for a bit.
You know what I'd say? I'd say Sobek is a difficult character to really like properly play, just because of how often you're gonna fuck your teammates over with plucks and like just not
learning
the
like the directions and stuff for his plucks.
Yeah.
Tia quoted one of her friends that I was trying to teach how to play SMITE.
Alright. Let's just go ahead and surrender, because I am fucking like I'm like 3 to 4 levels behind everyone.
Tia says, as a quote from her friend, "Where's my damage?" Jason, you're playing Capri. J-Man says, "I just love how I created a debate," and then Tia says, "I never said PS4 didn't have bugs."
No, like, how can I put it? Everything's gonna have an issue. Everything's gonna have bugs. Yeah, PC will get them. Fucking PS4 will get them. Xbox will get them.
PS4 clearly gets
But
them.
the biggest concern for me when people say that, like, PC gets more bugs than the console versions, yeah, PC's going to get more bugs than anything else.
Get him.
Because that's where all the games
Never mind.
start.
Alright, well,
Shit.
I get to ult away because Daji hit
I'm
me
dead.
once before I went up, and it fucking fucking took out like half my health.
I'm alive. How am I alive? Not alive for long.
Like, on the PC versions, I would say that's where a majority of the bugs are going to start. Because that's where most of the games are.
I mean, PlayStation still has the issue with fucking relics such as Transcendence not fucking activating
Sanctuary?
properly. Sanctuary, whatever.
That they tried to break Transcendence, you tried to say, and that they tried to claim is literally just a fucking timing issue between your controller and the console. That is it. That's what they tried to blame it on.
You know, when I hit the button 6 times and it still doesn't work, that's not a fucking controller delay. You can go fuck yourself.
The issue is that
this
thing isn't on Xbox or PC. Just a PS4 thing because of how those controllers specifically work.
Well, come on now, we're talking about Xbox and PC. Who
Essentially the
owns
same
Xbox?
thing.
Yeah.
Anyone who owns a PC and wants a console, because it might as well be another PC that has exclusives.
So it's gonna get looked
But
after.
it's also garbage.
The chat has Tia saying, because she's in a coding class, yeah, but it's easier to fuck up PC coding. Coding a game for PS4 than debugging it is easier because they use easier languages.
Like English?
Coding?
No,
on
the
anything
coding
can be
language.
difficult.
The coding language that they use for coding a console game is easier to learn how to
Pakistani.
Sure.
Yeah, but hold up. Coding on anything can be difficult. The only
It
reason
can be,
that
but
coding
if
on
you've been coding for anything longer than 5 minutes, coding for PC can fuck up by screwing up literally one character. Coding on a console requires at least one line of code to screw it up.
coding on anything can be fucked up by.
How long have you been coding? Because, again, she's in a coding class. I took a coding class. And I took the harder coding class.
But I'm an idiot, so I don't even know how to check my files properly on PC.
Like, on PC, one character can fuck up an entire game's code. That's the point that I'm getting across. It's really easy for any one thing to be fucked up because one letter is wrong, or one number, or whatever. It doesn't even need to be a full line.
I'm trying to say that can be for, like, console as well, because they've even done it where...
Yeah, but on console they use HTML. So if you fuck up that, it's because you're an idiot. Thanks, EA.
Thanks, EA, Ubisoft, or Ubisoft. Hi-Res. Everything.
Did we even finish on what the hardest Guardian would be?
The closest we came to is, I think Capri. I think that was the closest thing to an answer we came to. J-Man says, remember when Osiris could 3v1 when under-leveled with old tether? Yes. Because that was back, I think that was still there back in Season 3, and that's when I started playing. Then Tia says, PC can use so many fucking languages to fix your bug, and you have to know what language you're using for the keywords and shit. Yes, it can be hard, but that depends on what you're coding and what you're using to do the coding.
I fucking love this. I'm actually useless. I'm gonna get reported for feeding again. I'm 211 and 8. I'm actually useless.
Your build.
Consider your level. Your level 15.
I know it's my fucking level. I can't keep up. I've been constantly getting ulted by fucking Scotty and fucking... Everybody hits me way harder than I hit them, and then I fell behind in levels because I was getting focused, and here I am being absolutely useless.
We did Hunter, Assassin, Guardian, Mage.
Mage?
I want to say Morgan, because in order to master Morgan, you need to master every other character in the game.
No.
Nah.
No, like, I would
master,
say...
not like mastery wise.
No.
Though you could be cheaty and just use characters you know how to play.
The Morrigan, it's a simple case of her combo is easy. The combo is easy to get down. It's just getting it right.
Basic attack.
Yeah, that is it. The ult, as you just stated, if there is a god that you already know that's in that match, just pick that god. No matter what it is, you just pick that god. Morrigan is not that hard to actually
won a single game?
play. We've won one.
Oh, okay. Good.
I would say for mage, a difficult god would either be Kronos.
I'd say Kronos or Raijin.
No, Raijin.
Kronos because he doesn't pick up until the timer hits a certain point. Thanks, new passive.
I'd say Ao Kwang is on there, and Janice.
Yeah, definitely Ao Kwang, because changing how Poly works on him made him really hard to play.
Oh, speaking of Giannis.
Hey, you wanna be Athena?
Sure, if I can re-roll.
You're gonna re-roll Athena?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After this, I'm done.
Alright, 2 Hunters, that, we got good damage made. I get to play a character I actually care about.
Tia brings up a good point. What if you're in a match where you don't know how to play any of the other gods? Your ult
Then
becomes
you don't
useless.
use the ult. You just don't use the ult. Besides, the Morrigan is part of the mage
screws up an
class.
entire conquest match so much. Yeah, but you can't just look at it as 3 abilities. That's the entire character. Because then there's 4 characters that are good.
Why not? No.
Then
what
there
I'm
are
trying to say is-
literally 4 characters in the game. That 3 abilities is all they need for a game. You need alts for most characters. Because without them,
Yeah,
that character goes from
need-
to... the alt
Yeah, man,
makes
that's
the
what you do. He
character.
didn't have Uller ult.
That's
I understand
Uller and
where you're
Artio.
You wouldn't be
That's
able to swap stances.
fair enough. Then you'd have 3 abilities. Then you would just have 3 abilities, and
Yeah. Instead
I
of having
understand
6.
where
then
you're
he would
coming
just
from.
be a significantly shittier Achilles.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from, but consider how damaging the Morrigan can be with a good fucking build. She can
Consider how
already-
damaging the Morgan can be with a good ult, even with a shitty build.
Okay, you got me there, but to be honest, you don't need her ult.
Just
I
just
know,
like the
but
pause and like,
go back
shit,
to that.
right.
If you know how to use the Morgan's ult, it takes 1 ult to end a team fight. Just hers, like you can applying the combo with it, very good. But applying the combo with it, but also being able to say turn into like an Artemis or something, that can fuck a team fight in an instant. It just like that's like saying Hu Yi only has his jump, his ricochet, and his Mark of the Golden Crow. Yes, it's good, but it's not that good.
Okay, fuck the conversation at the moment. I love the fact that whoever the fuck's going to be playing Warrior and Guardian in this match for us has the easiest fucking job, considering the whole enemy team are mages.
I mean, we have an Artio and a Chalk, and only one of them has got a build start. No. Now that I think about it, Artio's fine. Because yeah, it is Artio who's fine, not Chalk. Because he's going physical defense against a team of all the magic.
If he's not going for Mantle of Discord or something like that, I have
No,
idea
he's going
what
for
doing.
sovereignty. Or that other thing, Emperor's Armor.
I mean, Emperor's Mail isn't bad. It still helps. It's just not, ideal.
Stun, please. I'm bad and I missed.
I would like to know how
Ooh, he's close.
Aw. Did we get him at least? No. He got rezzed by Kepri. No, we didn't. We just can't kill him. There we go. It took Chuck inside of the tower for like 5 fucking minutes.
Oh, fuck. I thought Chalk was alive and coming back, so I was just
Yes,
focusing
yeah.
on fucking...
Lucky
content.
your acne was in the air. So correct. Fair. Anyway, on a completely unrelated and possibly completely useless note, there's a charity stream going on today and tomorrow.
Me. I'm poor and I'm not giving people my money.
It
I've
is
already
on
donated.
Mini Lad's Twitch
Sure.
stream.
Neat. Stream I don't care for. Well, you were alive on just Bloodforge for a while there.
Yeah, yeah. And it's only getting harder to survive.
Here. Ow! All of my everything!
I got hit by a knock-up inside of the tower. That sucks. Now, how about we... Going back to the random question thing, how about we swap it? Easiest god to learn in each class, starting with Assassin.
Right.
Hercules.
Easiest. Assassin first. Easiest character.
Assassin, Loki.
I must be retarded.
Yeah, I'd say Loki.
Huh.
Loki.
For me, it's
Easiest
Arachne.
hunter.
Arachne's
it's
up there too.
It's a close call between the two, but I would say.
If you're
more
okay,
likely
how about we say it
Loki.
this way? Because I feel like it could depend on your playstyle, which one's easier. Because for early, I've never been like the best at ability early on when I first was learning how to play Smite, but I was really good at hitting basics. So for me, Arachne is easier to learn. That was what I
funny
did.
Because when I started, fucking abilities were the only thing I was good with.
Abilities were the only thing you could hit.
Which was ironic because I fucking played all
Because
my
like
all
me,
my
you played a
ability-based
lot
characters.
Yeah.
All my ability-based characters I played like fucking with attack speed and crit. For
Yeah.
example, Neith.
So I feel like technically they're both there. Like it's just determined off of what you play better. Because I still have like it's because I'm bad, but I can't play Loki. I'm actually for my goal of the year of trying to get every assassin to diamond. It is going to be hardest for me to do that with Loki. Because at least like Ninja, yes, his abilities do an ass load of damage, but he is still a basic attack character, so I can do that. Build him auto with crit, and I should be fine.
I love how whenever I use Artemis and go to use the ults, it doesn't go straight into the enemy lines. Whenever an enemy uses Artemis and they use the ult from a far away distance, it goes straight towards us as it's like it's running a marathon.
Alright, next class, easiest Guardian. Personally want to say Ymir.
Ymir, probably
Kumbhakarna.
Bacchus.
Kumba, in my opinion. I had such an
Yeah.
easy time with Kumba.
I feel like it's Ymir and Kumba. Because
Well,
their
realized
5 bay is
it.
pretty tanky, and they also hit like a fucking truck. I finally died.
I just realised that there was another Guardian that we haven't really talked about.
Huh.
Geb.
I fucking shit.
I feel
Geb
like
is not the easiest to play.
He's not the hardest either. I feel like he's somewhere in between. Oh, you know who's another in between kind of Guardian? Ares.
Mm-hmm.
He's easy to kind of get the gist of, but it's really hard to actually learn all of his timings and shit. Very strange.
No,
guess.
right. It's not hard to get his timings. You know what it is hard to do with him though? Fucking survive. Nine times out of 10, you have to
What the
blink in.
fuck off
You
happened to my
physically have to, like-
game? Oh wow, that was interesting.
Like, you have to blink in just to use your ult. And then it becomes the difficult task of, while you're using that ult, you are still taking damage.
Yeah.
So you've really got to fucking time it well, because you don't want to go in when you've got low health, or else your ult becomes absolutely useless. But going in on full health and having no teammates behind you... Yeah, I know. But going in on full health when there's no teammates behind you still fucks you over.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say Ares is a difficult god, and isn't like one of those gods where it's
Not
like,
hard
oh,
to play, but definitely hard to master. Because that requires you to learn how to survive as that guy.
Yeah.
I was hitting that bitch for over 200 per hit. What is she building? Magical defense. That explains so much. Next, go Hunter. Who's the easiest Hunter to learn how to play? I feel like Artemis. Yeah, Neith or Artemis.
Neith and Artemis.
And I would say for mid-rank, like if we add mid-rank.
If we're gonna add medium difficulty to the easy conversation.
I would say
not the hardest to. I can kind of see Isa, but I feel like the biggest downside to learning how to play Isa is the fact that early on when you're starting to learn how to play her, you're gonna just think that she is actually just a shitty character who doesn't know how to do stuff. Because off of like her basic damage, because of her passive, yes, she hits twice, but she doesn't hit for shit.
Well, what people tend to forget is that her ult has not that much of a slow wind-up, but there is a wind-up.
It does take a second. Not quite Thor ult second, but definitely takes more than just, hey, bam, ult.
Well, the ult is usually, you want to put it behind them so when they back up, they just step into it like a fucking moron. Just treat it like Janus Portal. Don't try to put it right underneath them, but put it where they're going to walk into it.
Try and use it as a trap, less so than...
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's essentially...
and I get the hit.
That's essentially how you want it to be. You want to use it as a sort of trap.
Are you aggro, or are you a little more passive? Do you have chill? Alright, next one, go for Mage. Easiest Mage to learn. I want to say Raw. Or Cuckoo.
No.
Raw or Cuckoo?
I want to say Cuckoo and...
Coco Con is definitely the easiest.
Yeah.
Cuckoo and, in my opinion, Zeus.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, Zeus was harder to deal with just because of how slow you are.
I understand the movement.
I feel like Zeus is a medium.
Now,
because of the movement speed problem, so you either have to learn, you either need to start building tank, like you need to build damage tank, or you need to build more movement speed than usual. So that's...
Yeah, but look at the trade-off. He's slow moving,
fuck ton of damage, and build wing blade.
Yeah, at the very fucking start of the game, he has a shit ton of damage that, to be honest, can really do some fucking damage. Like, he can really rip through some enemies.
Another god that, like, for a good medium for Mage, I'd say Scylla. Yes, she has no early game, however, it's not hard to hit her abilities, and she hits like a fucking bus.
I wouldn't even consider her medium. I would say she's just easy.
You'd say she's easy?
I think she's easy. The only thing you've got to know about Scylla
is that you don't have an early game. It literally doesn't exist.
Yeah,
first 10 minutes, you're about as terrifying as a box of kittens.
Okay, then there's two things. The two things to know about Scylla is, at the very start of the game, no one's going to be afraid of you. No one's going to give two shits about you. And the only other thing you need to know about Scylla is, you want stacks. Only 2 sets of stacks up.
I'd say with Scylla, you could technically...
Scylla is fucking level up your crush as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Is if you're gonna play Scylla, like in terms of if you level up your abilities yourself and not use auto ability, focus Crush, then Sick'em, then Ward, I guess.
Oh wow! I got a team skin booster from a winner's chest. That's
nice.
Right, another one I would
that's
say
actually
is
awesome.
easy. Another one I would say is easy is Outwash and Discordia.
I like that you say Opwash, because I know so many people who cannot play that character to save their goddamn life.
I would not.
And they made mages.
Opwash. Opwash is like a mid-tier, just because a lot of people have trouble with the condom. Hey,
with the condom?
Scott, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, I don't know who you are, but you're better than Raijin.
We have a lot of
Don't you love having a person on your team who actually doesn't know how to play a character, so the first chance they get, they just swap that shit out? Alright, so I guess for mages, we're pretty much all for Cuckoo is the easiest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then Warrior. Probably Hercules. Probably Hercules. Yeah, Herc and Achilles. I feel like they're both, like, it's a tie almost. Because Hercules has the wonderful power of I can't die so long as I have Stone of Gaia. And a little bit of defense. Doesn't need to be a lot. You can just build Ansel and Glad Shield. I tried it. It works really well.
Achilles
is just like, hey, bam, I'm Thanatos now. Like, shield bash, you're stunned. You can't move, and I hit like a bus. Thaniel shortly after.
Did you say shield? You're meant to say, here's a fucking truck. Just thrown at you. Just somehow attached to my arm.
You know who we missed in, speaking of that, you know who we missed in Guardian for semi-easy? Fat Loki.
Oh, God.
Cabrakan.
I'd say Cabrakan's in mid-tier. I'd say he's in mid-tier. Yeah.
It's his combo. Plus, you gotta remember, if the enemy team have something that can stun or stop you from using your ground pound, you become
To be fair,
useless.
I don't even use this ground pound that often.
No, I only use that as
like
pickup.
free abilities.
No, because you still use it after you ult, but you don't focus it as much. Like, the biggest example is your combo would be
for a last attempt pickup.
Yeah, like you 1, 2, 4, and then if they're not dead, then tremble. But that shouldn't be your engage because you'll lose the engagement.
Well,
like if you blink in and tremble, you're
auto,
not gonna win.
Alt.
Yeah, but the point of the matter, like you hit your 1 auto, 2 alt, and then tremble for the secure. Or if it's someone who's really tanky or still has quite a bit of health left for some reason, then you tremble so that your team can pick it up. So that's like his thing that makes him viable for support, so that they don't do as much. Very interesting how he's done. You know what? Another note. Opinion-based, most useless god per class. Like, overall, you don't believe there's any team comp where they are a good character.
Assassin, Kamazats. Like, I'm sorry,
You don't think he'd be good in solo?
Penta. No. No, just whenever I...
Honestly, I think that's, that's probably the best place for him.
I'd like to point out that I also got my first Penta
with
Kamazats.
I'm fucking idiot.
Wow. Did I get first blood? I think I did.
But they got 4 kills. 5 kills.
True.
So...
useless god? Are we talking about every single class or just saying one class?
Like
every class. Yeah. Starting with Assassin. Riley says Komazats, which... That's his opinion. That's what this one is based on.
But I feel he's useless.
In my opinion, Saka.
In mine, that awkward moment when I don't remember every character of my class.
I want to say Circuit just for the sole purpose of what do you actually get to do with Circuit? Like, there isn't really much you can do with Circuit. Yeah, you can
Keep in mind, this part is just our opinions.
Yeah, I know, I'm
nothing
just
we
saying.
say actually holds
Yeah.
any value. We're
Yeah.
not pro players.
Literally
Nobody
just
gives
what
a
we
fuck
think.
what we say.
Because I know, like, in the Pro League, Kamazats and Suck It, like, Kama Solo and Suck It in the jungle is crazy, borderline unstoppable. But opinion-based... Alright,
Opinion-based, I would
let's...
say that Circuit
I'm just trying to
is-
think of like another assassin that I like.
You know
I
what,
just
for me-
don't like. And
for
honestly,
me,
the
I
only
wanna
other one I can
say-
think of is fucking Thor.
I want to say, for like characters
know
I
how
don't
strong
feel
he
fit
is.
in any team comp, I say Bakasura. Yes, his
True.
ult is really nice. His 3 is really good for early damage, and he has a heal and an escape. But like, I feel like he's not gonna do as much as you need him to do to be like a good
No.
jungler. Or even a
No.
good solo laner. Like, he could just be better. I know he used to be, but
he's
like,
not,
as of right
he's
now,
not bad in jungle because as he's
He's not
clearing lane
bad,
cards, he's
he's
giving
just-
himself movement speed
I
and
feel like
power.
he
It's
just
there's-
doesn't belong.
Just about every other assassin can do it better.
Yeah. I
For
just feel like
example,
Bakasura
Arachne,
just doesn't
Mercury,
belong.
Nisha, fucking insert names here.
Ratatouille. Definitely Ratatouille. That fucking rat is still stupid. Alright, next roll.
Susano.
Guardians. Guardians that don't fit in
Um,
anywhere.
That's a tough one.
I want to say
actually, 'cause
Kuzenbo because I have a personal hatred for that character. I know he's good.
Come
Doesn't
on
mean
now,
shit.
You just gotta give Kuzenbo a gun, and he'll actually be useful.
Yeah, a minigun.
Ouch.
Oh my god, I hate this game already. Yeah, I say Kuzenbo. I say he's the guardian in the game that just
Kuzenbo.
doesn't fit. He doesn't fit
Give him
anywhere.
like, instead of throwing his kappa, just let him pull out a minigun and fire it for like the next 5 minutes. That's it. He's an instant win.
Just give him the Jackal Tech Anubis fucking ult.
Yeah, just turn him into Bastion.
In my opinion, the most useless guardian.
Most useless guardian that doesn't fit in anywhere. Well, I got rid of the cats, but
Christ. I don't know. That's actually a pretty difficult one.
seriously just say Kuzenbo. That's where I'm at. For this question, that's where I'm at. Kuzenbo is 100% my instant pick. Because I can see instances where, like, Ares is really good if you have, like, a Poseidon or a Zeus or some other big-ass ult. For RDO, she's pretty good in a few different roles, but her main one, I can see her being really good in solo lane, because she's got decent sustain. I know Athena does shit tons of damage, and she works really good solo or jungle. Personally, because I've actually practiced doing it a few times, Bacchus jungle is dumb. It works really well, and it's terrifying. Kabrakan, we mentioned, he can do really good damage, and he's alright in solo because he just has decent base tank. Cerberus
Honestly, when it
gives
just- when it comes to
anti-heal,
characters,
more
I just
damaging
don't-
Ares ult.
When it comes to characters I don't like, the only ones that are listed in there are Cerberus and Kuzenbo. Like, out of all the... I'd say
Lemmy?
Kuzenbo has the least use next to Cerberus, and that's just because I feel Cerberus shouldn't be a guardian. He should be a mage.
Lemmy, do you agree with the Kuzenbo? Is that our global pick? Kuzenbo is bad?
To be honest,
Or do you have another
I'm just gonna
choice?
sit out. No, I'm just going to sit out on that one because I
You're-
can't actually.
You're gonna
there's
plead?
too many-
Alright. Alright.
There's too many of them actually that
The-
can be considered.
I think
useless,
the
but
issue
I
with me
can't
is
put them in.
I will force myself to think of situations where you can use even Kepri for damage. I cannot think of any situation where I want to have a Kuzenbo on my team.
What are you talking about, Scott? You remember that match I sent you where
I don't give a
ended
shit.
the game as top damage as Kuzumbo?
Yes, but I don't care. I think he's trash. I will always think he is trash.
Alright, what's next? Hunters?
Yes, the next one is the Hunters. Kieran. Kieran, I don't think there's any situation where Kieran helps you. If anything, he makes your team worse.
Sheeran is also one I agree with, but I feel so much.
Cause the issue is going off of characters that are really, really bad in the Hunter tree, just shitty Hunters.
The only good thing about Jibbalongwe is his ult.
Yeah, going off of shitty Hunters, I can think of 4 that are just. My top one obviously being Kieran because he's trash and he doesn't do anything for anyone, no matter how you do it. But the other picks that I would have for it is On Her, because he's really only good if you have a predominant Fizz team. What? God fucking damn it, why do you have to scream? Coda! Come on, buddy. Come on, Fluffy. Come on, Fluffy. Little fur, I didn't stutter. Alright. Gonna have to end this soon, because barking is gonna happen. Other than On Her and Chiron, I personally say Izaname. Feel like she's not that good.
No. Hunter-wise, Hachiman.
Really? You think
Hachiman is definitely garbage. Once they turned it, like, his thing from, like, being able to clear lane to not, no, I was useless.
And then, yeah, I agree with Jibbalongwe, but I feel like Kieran's worse.
Oh, Kieran is definitely worse. But Jibbalongwe still sucks asshole. If you think Jibbalongwe is good, well, you know what? That's fucking totally
all the power
up
to you,
and you have the right to think that.
All the power to you.
I'm still gonna tell you.
Alright. So, next Mage.
I look at the time and what do I see? Fucking, it looked like it said 9/11 and I was very upset.
Going off of Mage, who's the most useless to you guys?
Useless Mage.
Yes.
One that literally just...
In this particular case, for Mage, I feel like no team that they can because Mages can fit in any team.
Lagging.
Yes, I am. I also have a very pissy dog. That was in sync and it was concerning. So yeah, for mages, any mage can fit in any team comp. It's just a matter of who's the least useful one. Less so than who doesn't fit anywhere.
Zhonghui or Nox?
Personally,
I know Nox is really good. It's just my hatred of Nox wants them to not exist.
You go next, because I need a second. I need a second to think about it. Because I got a few choices, but I don't know which one would top it.
Most useless mage, in my opinion.
Least teams that she can work in, or he, or it.
They, them, this, that.
The other.
Now get the fuck away from me!
I'm confused why you were still walking toward me.
No, I started backing up.
Useless mage, in my opinion?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Me at the moment.
Me at the moment?
Aren't you Artemis?
You heard it here first,
No.
Lemmy. You
You're
heard
Hebo.
it here first, folks. Lemmy is the most useless mage.
Also, Smite God reveal. Smite God reveal. New God? Limmy. Does nothing apparently.
Is
part of the British tree.
Ultimate, leave. Pantheon, internet meme.
Yup.
He is now.
The Chitango Pantheon.
Yeah.
Oh god, so many fucking characters for that Pantheon.
Alright. So, who do you think doesn't fits in the least teams? Who do you think, Lemmy?
For mages.
Yeah. Fits in the least teams, because for other classes, there are characters that just straight don't fit in game. Like, there's no team that they can fit in. But mages, you can technically fit, like, each character somewhere. Just a matter of... So, least fits.
I would have to say Ao Kwong. Because the way that people have to build him, he has to go solo. Like, he has to be by himself just to get the most amount of damage out of it.
Also, I'd just like to point out that at the beginning of this match, fucking Scott was like, oh, Rajan, garbage, and here I am, 10, 10, and 7.
Still think it's garbage.
I had almost half our kills.
Let me go through the roles of mages, even though like I am a mage.
You want me to list them? List the mages?
Agni,
Yeah,
Alphonse, Anubis, Alquang, Aphrodite, Chang'e, Kronos, Discordia, Freya, Hades, Hibwa, Hel, Isis, Janus, Kukulkan, Nox, Nuwa, Poseidon, Ra, Rajan, Scylla, Sol, the Morgan, Thoth, Vulcan, Zeus, Junker. Angry dog. Oh wait, no, I already said Anubis. My bad.
Barks at you.
Do I need to go through it again?
No.
Here, I'll do it in reverse this time. Junquei,
No.
Zeus, Vulcan,
Stop.
Thoth, the Morgan, Sol,
You can
Scylla,
stop.
Rajan,
You can stop.
Ra, Poseidon, Nuwa, Nox, Kukulkan, Janus, Isis, Hel, Hibwa, Hades,
We need to finish the
Freya,
conversation because I need to go.
Kronos, Chang'e, Afro, Alquang, Anubis, Alphonse, Agni. There you go.
I would have to just agree with Alan. In my personal opinion, he isn't one of those that can initiate a fight. He's one of those that has to wait.
He has to wait till the end of the fight. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
So-
Shitty Thanatos.
So, for me,
he's just a mage's version of Thanatos.
magical Danny.
It sucks ass.
So, I think mine will be a little more debated. I got two. I can understand the Ao Kwong pick, but for me, I think it's honestly Ao Kwong and Aphrodite. Reason for the Afro is because she just doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe when she gets her buff, so that it's not like 3 after you kiss someone, your cooldown is changed to 3 seconds, and it'll instead be 1. Maybe that'll make her a bit better, but I feel like she doesn't do anything. Yes, she heals, but Chang'e and Hel heal for more. Yeah, Chang'e and Hel can heal more, faster, and they have higher damaging abilities. Yes, back off is gonna like knock them back and slow them down a little bit, but for 3 seconds.
She beats in healing is Guan Yu.
Yeah, I just feel like she's not that good. Yes, her ult gives you immortality for a few seconds, but I still don't think that that's worth the drawbacks of not having a good kit. Personal opinion.
In my opinion, for Aphrodite, when it comes down to it, it's everyone already knows, as you said, Chang'e, Hel, fucking
Sylveon,
Guan Yu,
fucking Cupid. Cupid can't even build a fucking
Sylvanas.
stick.
All of them are team-based healers. Like,
which makes them, I feel like that just makes them better healers, because even Guan Yu is technically doing better, even though his heal is shit, he's at least healing more than just himself and one person. I mean, you can still do that, but that makes you a cunt.
But I believe when it came down to Aphrodite, it was a simple case of they wanted the player to just connect to the most tankiest character on the team, just so it gives that character
that would make it so that like she's less of fits into a team and say a conquest and more fits in like an arena.
She's not a team
maybe an
player.
assault.
She's not.
Yeah, she's more of a selfish god.
Yeah. But I would say, if I had a second opinion on...
That's what you play to keep your newbie friend alive.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Sad way to put it, but a good way to put it.
If I had another opinion on the most useless mage, at the moment, until she receives another buff, just to get away from the nerf, Freya.
Ooh.
I feel like Freya's a mix, actually. Like, she's really bad. I get that. She's really, really bad. I fully understand that. I get where you're coming from. But I feel like the way that Freya should be played, maybe it doesn't work right now, obviously, but like the way that I feel like she's supposed to be played overall isn't what she ends up being played as. Because she'll end up being played as like, hey, Freya in the mid. I feel like that's not right. I feel like if she's not in the carry role, you're wasting your time on the Freya pick.
I could understand.
And even
Freya
then, like,
in two
you get it
positions, and that's carry and jungle. But other than that, no, I don't see it at all.
The reason
I can argue jungle because I feel like she doesn't have enough damage for clear. But I get it though.
She can't be in jungle anymore since they took away the fucking like the lifesteal that she used to get. Remember, they reduced it down and now it goes up with each level that she gets, where it used to just be
they made it so that she starts 5 instead of starting with 5%, it goes up to 5% at level like 20.
So that's why
I get that.
Freya is really bad because her lifesteal doesn't work anymore.
You'd need to start Bancrofts. I see what you mean. And even then, it used to be start Bancrofts anyway, but then that's just for the power spike. Now it's start Bancrofts so that you can fucking survive.
Plus, when it comes down to Freya, you are so reliant on that one ability that literally, that one ability where you start firing off those fucking magical orbs at the enemies.
Yeah.
And it's meant to slow them down and all that. You are always reliant on that. You can't go up close and personal just to do fucking basic attacks anymore, because you will be instantly killed as Freya. You will just get yourself annihilated.
If you go off of really early game, let's say you get to level 5 and you get Bancrofts online. She has 8% lifesteal before Bancrofts. After Bancrofts, it goes up to 23. But that's half of what it used to be.
Yeah.
Used to be she'd start 30.
It used to be not garbage.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying.
50,000 Freya players used to live here. And they were nerfed into oblivion.
And then they got nerfed.
Those are my two though. Ao Kwang, because he's literally just the mage's version of Thanatos and Loki. Sit there while everyone else is fighting away, and then as soon as the enemy teams are low on health, just go in. And you're bound to get multiple kills because you are playing a god that, to be honest, can hit multiple enemies at once, especially.
Yeah, I think overall we should add Freya, just as the second common. All of us seem to be in agreement that the two shittiest characters in Mage are Ao Kwang and current Freya.
Yeah.
But I like to stick by my Afro pick because.
Are we ending this? Or are we throwing ourselves?
Yeah, no, we're ending this. I just wanted to finish the conversation so that it wasn't we'll answer the question next time on.
We've done Assassin, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've done Guardian.
We haven't done Warrior though.
Warrior, useless Warrior.
Guan Yu. Arguably Vamana. Arguably. Not 100%. I can't say for sure that he's one of the worst, but he's definitely up there.
I would say Guan Yu and Erlang Shen.
Okay, I can see the Erlang Shen more than the Vamana. I get you.
Guan Yu and Erlang.
Yeah, you've convinced me.
They're
Guan Yu and Erlang. I feel like Guan Yu beats Erlong in uselessness, though. Because at least Erlong Shen can be a semi-useful support. Guan Yu can't even do that.
I mean, Guan Yu can do a bit of healing, slow the enemy, and decrease their fucking protections.
I would say Guan Yu, Erlong Shen. And I want to put Amaterasu, but in my opinion...
But I know Amaterasu is super useful.
Yeah, but in my opinion, Amaterasu is just solo. That's all she is. The only time that she is useful when it comes down to a team is her ult.
I like her ult and her buffs for team fights, yeah. I just...
Like,
I feel like Guan Yu's just not... He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but take a look at, like, everything else. Guan Yu actually gets picked.
For some reason. I've seen a few Erlongs in, like, the Pro League and stuff. Just, he's not... Like Amy, it's more preferred that he'd be support, because at least he can, like, guarantee a few basics or knock them up or something.
But I can tell you right now, the warriors that I have not seen in Season 5, and Season 5 has been out since January, and I can tell you now, I have not seen Erlong Shen, I have not seen Osiris, and I have not seen...
I've seen a lot of Osiris, especially in ranked.
I
haven't seen any Osiris.
He is the second top pick in rank.
I would say I have seen this one a few times, but not as much as all the others. I have not seen that many tiers.
Yeah, tier hasn't been played very much.
I've seen a lot of tiers this season.
I haven't. Like,
the only names I haven't seen are Osiris and Erlong Shen, unless it's like a random pick.
Yeah. But Erlong Shen has literally become, like, useless because...
So we're all in agreement? Erlong Shen doesn't do anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Erlong Shen, Guan Yu.
Yeah, Erlong Shen, then Guan Yu.
More useful.
His dog is great. Don't hate the dog. Love the pupper.
No. They should have just
Especially
done the
the
god reveal
corgi.
for his dog.
Smite God reveal. Erlong Shen's dog.
Fucking next fucking patch, bro. Fucking cutesy fucking Fenrir. Let's go.
Yep. That's gonna be nice.
Fuck that.
There's gonna be so many Fenrirs.
There is. There's gonna be a lot of people playing Fenrir.
What's that? You didn't get to pick fucking Chernobog? Well, just play a cute little pupper.
Yep.
Next god reveal is probably going to be everyone's credit card.
Speaking of next god reveal,
god reveal for
your wallet. So another thing to note right before we end it. Thoughts on the fact that they're adding 2 more pantheons other than just Chernobog in the Slavic pantheon. There's also going to be Voodoo and something else that I still can't find out what the fuck it is.
I'm looking super forward to Voodoo.
Yeah.
My opinion on the whole thing, I'm looking forward to them. But why? Why bring out 2 pantheons
3
when they haven't even...
3 in the same season. Usually it's only maybe 1. You're lucky.
Why bring out 3 new pantheons when they haven't even finished most of the ones that they've got now?
I feel like the general goal seems to be the thing that makes it finished. The thing that that's what stops them from continuing to add more gods is they'll still add more, but in order for it to be considered done, even if it's just a temporary finish, do they have one god per class?
Guardian, mage.
No, because they haven't even done that.
We don't have a Celtic assassin.
Doesn't have...
Celtic just came out last season, though. Yeah, Japanese Pantheon didn't even get finished in a single season. They waited until the next season after that to finish it. So the next Celtic god could be released this year. Yeah, which they released the Japanese Pantheon in Season 3. They didn't release the final character until I think late season 4. Yeah, because it was Kuzenbo. No, it was Hachiman.
No, it was Hachiman.
Yeah, and he wasn't released until really late last season.
No,
like almost the end of the
beforehand.
season.
They had Izanami.
Oh yeah, they did. So yeah, it was Kuzenbo.
Yeah, so Kuzenbo was the missing
Kuzenbo
piece.
was the one that would be considered it complete. And yeah, he was released pretty near to the end of season 4. So damn.
Yeah, he was, I think, what, third last character?
Second last character, actually.
But what?
He was the
What
second
I
last
find
character
really
of last year.
funny is- What I find really funny is if you take a look at every other pantheon.
Keep in mind, every other Pantheon has been here since season 1, which was 4 years ago. 5 years ago.
Hold up though. Every other pantheon has probably more than one god in their classes.
I know,
Like-
but keep in mind with the new ones, they're still new. They haven't had that many patches to be out. So they only release a god, let's say, once every 4 to 6 weeks. So Japanese, yes, it came out 2 years ago, but it was considered complete after Kuzenbo was added. Adding Hachiman is
There's
just
also
building
a
it up a little
matter
bit
of,
more. And then Celtic just started this last year as
Yeah.
well. Like,
But one of the things I've come to realize is, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like SMITE has been doing a lot more advertising
yeah, they have.
as of late. So, and most companies, the only time they really advertise their stuff,
It's when they're
is
about
when
to do
they're on
something
a-
big.
either that or when they're on a decline.
Well, there have been videos that have been released recently saying that
Like
they
season
are actually losing
5. Season 5 got a lot of thrashing. Like a lot of people
Yeah, it got
were
a
not
lot of
happy
flack.
with season 5. So I think what they're trying to do
There's
is,
this
hey,
weird mix,
we're
'cause
bringing
it's
in
like-
3 new pantheons. We've got this. It's going to be really neat. You know, they want to build hype. They want to bring people back in. They're like, you know what? Maybe I should, get back on.
It's going hunter, mage, god for the next 3 gods.
I'm super excited for the fucking Voodoo Pantheon. Just so
Yeah.
whenever I play just so I can play the character and look at something like Fafnir or not Fafnir, Fenrir. And
You
just
know
be
what
like,
I'd be interested
and
in?
just look at it and be like, that creature must die.
It must die. You need
That
to
creature
die
must be
now. Turn into the witch doctor from Diablo. I think the
Exactly.
thing that'll be really interesting to see is who they choose to be the assassin for the Celtic Pantheon, because that's the only thing that they're missing right now.
There are actually,
There's a lot of things in the Celtic
William
Pantheon that could
Wallace.
follow. No,
It-
that if anything, that's a warrior.
in the Celtic pantheon. There is actually quite a few assassin
Keep in
roles
mind,
that they
though, it's not necessarily just human
human
characters. So it could there could be a lot of things.
In the Celtic pantheon, there is actually quite a few gods that can actually play the assassin role.
Yeah.
No disappointing.
Just like everything else, the Celtic pantheon more or less has more magic than it does anything else.
It's balanced right now.
Magical based.
The Morgan and Arya.
Yes.
Then
Yeah, but what I'm
Cernunnos
saying
and
is-
Cuchulainn. In
What
the
I'm
lore,
saying is
yeah.
in the
Because
lore,
it's more
yes,
of a
there are
mystical
more.
lore. It's more
Yes.
based in mysticism.
I just realized something that disappoints me greatly. Why don't we have a fucking, like a golfer fucking skin for Cullen?
Give
Where
it
he
time.
gets a special emote where he just puts down like a golf ball and
He just starts-
fucking...
Because the amount of fucking Scots that would be offended by that.
It's
Scotland
the
is a
Scottish
fucking
Pantheon!
beautiful country, and they're known for golfing because of their vast plains that are fucking incredible. Golf is their #1 fucking selling point. People go
But
there
they
for
would-
fucking drinks
they
and golf.
They would literally come down to where Hi-Res is and just say,
to be fair-
what the fuck are you doing?
To be fair,
They'd probably be all
Collie had a bigger flack than that would give, and there wasn't actually that big of a debate about it. They still changed it because the entire religion was like, can you guys just fix this a little bit? She looks like kind of a slut. And they did, and now it's fine.
Yeah,
She's still not
but
really
hold
wearing any clothes.
Hi-Res just replies with she is a slut.
I mean, she is.
Oh, okay.
Part
No,
of
I
her
heard
thing
about that
is, yes.
I heard about that situation, like where
she used to be
the Hindu,
incredibly sexualized, so the entire Hindu community was like,
No.
"Yo, could you fix this shit a little bit? It's really bad."
It wasn't that she was sexualized. Literally, the whole argument was Hi-Rez copied how she looked in their tapestries of, work about her.
Limmy, that's how they've done this with every god.
Yeah, but hold on.
Have you ever seen a tapestry of Cerberus? That's what he looks like. That's why.
Can you fucking copyright somebody for that?
No, you can't, because it's a mythology.
Hey, that's my depiction of that god.
No,
I'm
you
pressing
can't.
Charges.
You can't even, because if that was the case, the entire Cthulhu mythos wouldn't be able to exist because after H.P. Lovecraft died, the entire Cthulhu mythos would have died as well, but it didn't because it's an idea, not a visual or musical medium, so you can't copyright it.
The only reason
or I guess
that
food.
Hi-Rez got sued for it
I don't remember them getting sued. I just remember them getting a shit ton of rage mail.
No,
could be wrong.
They actually got taken to court.
Huh. I guess I'd do it.
Got taken to court.
This just leads me back to the thought of just a bunch of monks in their traditional monk clothing just standing in a court.
The only reason, it actually got stated by Hi-Rez, the only reason that they got taken to court for Kali was because they actually made Kali look beautiful instead of the monster that was drawn. That's the only reason. It wasn't that she was sexualized or anything, it was because they actually made her look good.
And yet she still looks good. Nice little blue thing. But, if you're in the fucking Smurfs, all at it.
Actually, the only thing that changed, literally, is her clothing. That's it. Because it used to be just a cloth over her chest and, a shitty loincloth. Now she actually kind of has a shirt on. Hence, the sexualization, because nothing else changed. They didn't change her facial features, they didn't change her body model, they just added more clothing. Yeah. That's it.
That was it. But then, if you look at some of the other female gods, look at that Aphrodite. Her tits might as well just explode from whatever clothing that she's got.
Nobody worships the Greek gods anymore, so no one's going to tell anyone about it. Most of the other pantheons don't exist anymore, so it doesn't matter how they depict someone. Plus, Aphrodite used to wear less clothing than that, but if you want the game to stay the rating it is, you can't do that. Because Aphrodite had a loincloth, if you're lucky.
Yeah, literally, she
did not wear a dress. She did not wear a bra.
She wore something over her. She wore something over her crotch. That was it.
Yeah, and it wasn't like loincloth where it's it's not like a loincloth where it's just a little piece of cloth hanging down the back. That's it. Not the front. Everything is visible but her ass. That's it. That's how the Greek pantheon works. But you can't add that to a video game unless you wanted it to be rated M or A. Because it would be a constant visual, it would go to A, and people don't even like making games like that because it fucks your entire audience. Which is why a lot of the things don't get to do that.
In some cases, literally.
Yeah. And in some cases, incredibly metaphorically.
The game would have been rated M anyway due to the Nox emote that they did.
That they removed.
Yeah, the one that they had to remove because someone's mom decided to shout out, my 7-year-old kid that's playing this game has just seen that and is now very confused.
To be fair...
What is he confused about?
To be fair, Lemmy, a 14-year-old kid is being sent to jail and fined $14,000 because he did a small hack on Fortnite.
Yeah, which he got seen doing on stream.
Yeah.
I'd also like to point out that we have moments it's just the Nox's fucking taunt thing. It was nope, that's gotta be. Meanwhile, you got Nemesis, his tits, you can clearly see through the shirt.
It's more of a at the point where they actually do something to change it. It's less because they're being forced and more because they respect the community that's arguing against it. Because if it was things like that...
Nobody's going to complain about Nemesis Kitty.
Yeah, because her actual
right.
depiction was to be a sexy goddess of judgment, and they nailed it pretty hard.
It's not the fact that they're trying to, like...
It just...
Meanwhile, they nailed Athena, because whenever I look at her, I'm like, yeah, that looks like an absolute fucking...
She looks like a bitch. Well,
Yeah.
that's because she is a bitch.
Yep.
It's not that they're trying to please the community, because, come on now, this is high res. 9 times out of 10,
Yeah, I
they're
know.
fucking the community over.
Have you seen the new Baka skin? Like, ugh. Please revert.
It's the simple case of high res does not want to go through the same situation that other games went through when it involved female characters, and suddenly the feminists decided to get involved, saying,
They've actually-
why the fuck
actually,
are the tits
considering-
on this female?
Aphrodite. But considering certain games that have come out more recently, that's actually been an incredibly rare occurrence nowadays. Like, they've been really shutting up about gaming because there are more games that show women as unrealistically powerful characters than they do as dingy little sluts who are only useful to be saved. So they've kind of shut the fuck up about it. There are still games like that. They're just significantly more rare. So the feminists have kind of
Or unheard of, where nobody cares about.
So they've been getting a lot quieter about it. Anyway,
the number one concern for your game is a lot less feminist, and it's a lot more PETA.
and even then, Fenrir, Ratatouille, Cerberus, they're definitely creatures.
I can give you a game that, when it was first released, sparked up a whole bunch of controversy.
Yeah, that's fair too.
From
The context of the game also does depend on whether or not it gets a bunch of flack.
Yeah, but
especially by
so
the
a
different
game
the
that
different
would fucking,
places.
like entail that females are less powerful. Now, if there
See,
were no female
God of War
gods
2.
whatsoever being shown, I could imagine feminists getting
Yes,
fucking
if
outright
like
pissy
Amy,
about
Bologna, stuff like that, like if they didn't exist in game, this game would be getting so much flack that it would probably be taken off of the shelves / store.
Right.
But like,
if you're
top of that,
stick with that, if you are going to stick with that comment saying that if the game didn't have powerful females, then if that it'd be receiving a lot
the
of
reason
flack
why
about it.
Tomb Raider gets so much praise that there's a third game coming out, even though the 2 that were released recently were shit.
Okay then, so
She's being shown as an incredibly powerful female character, so not a whole lot of flack behind it, as much as there damn well should be, because those are not very well made.
Okay.
A very powerful fucking independent female character.
Yes, which just
Laura
gives them
fucking
more
rarely,
points.
if ever, relies on any other fucking character.
Literally has one person who helps her in the entirety of her existence.
Okay.
And they don't do that much.
Let's go with this. We're discussing right now that any game that has a
Depiction of
lead
females.
role that is actually quite powerful and isn't really reliant on other characters does not get any flack from feminists. Are we
I'm saying
agreeing
it
with
doesn't
that?
get any flack. There's a
It
lot
might
less
still get
chance of it
flack,
receiving
it's just,
flack.
it won't get as much.
Okay then, so let me tell you a game then. Senran Kagura. A game which literally is all about female ninjas.
What are the
And
odds?
them being stripped naked.
Yeah,
Or at least
but
down to their
why does that-
bikinis.
So
Yeah,
why does
it's
that
a
receive
Japanese-
flack?
Fun
It's a
fact,
Japanese
that doesn't
game.
receive flack because it's a Japanese game. They don't have high standards.
No, Japan is very open with nudity. Incredibly
Fun fact,
open with nudity.
there
Japan
in
is
terms of
open
if you go to
with nudity and
visit
sex.
if you go to visit Japan, that's actually considered a terrible thing. But in terms of the shit that they release to other countries, that's like their most popular thing. It's very strange. Like if you go to Japan and you're playing let's say Senran Kagura, Titty Warriors. If you go to Japan and you're playing that, and let's say you have your window open or someone comes over to visit and they see you playing that, suddenly they treat you like a criminal. Because that's pretty much the way that they react to it. If you need that, you're lonely. And that's considered really bad. If you create that, you're a terrible person. even though you're doing it so that you can make money, so that you can actually make a living, so that you can fucking survive, but it's weird that that's the culture.
Is in Japan or
Yeah, no, that's
outside of Japan?
in Japan. In Japan, if you go there and you actually do that, it is considered to be
low moral standards.
Yeah, you're considered a Loki main, let's say.
No.
You're considered a trash human being.
No, the reason they have to do shit like that, and they create games like that, and they create certain things. I mean, the sole
In Japan,
reason why
it's considered
such things-
different, though. It's still considered,
that's what
hey,
I'm
you're a
saying.
pervert and therefore a trash human being. But in Japan,
Yeah.
it's
like going
considered
to Iraq
terrible.
and fucking saying that
Asking
fucking
for
the
gas.
Christian God is the only real God and that America is right.
You will
hold
explode.
on, the reason that Japan does it the most is because, one, they're open to sexuality and nudity, but the
Sort
other
of.
reason behind it is the amount of work hours that these people have to do. They don't have any time for relationships. They can't do what everyone else does.
It's just interesting
It's a
that
simple case of-
even though that's the case, it's still considered to be like
Yes,
you're
no,
a
but
shitty
that's
person if you
shitty.
have a dating
That's-
simulator.
This stream just
Anyway,
turned into a
that's-
podcast.
I need
Hope
to
you
end the
enjoyed
stream now,
podcast.
so-
Like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
coming
You should
I'm
do
coming.
a podcast at some point.
later.
Just like a podcast.
Later. Anyway,
See ya.
I need to go and do some stuff. So I will see you guys the next one. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the stupid little bell if you want to see more.
Cocaine and fuck some hookers.
Not the second one.
Sorry. Fine women.
Not the second one.
You
Only one.
classy women, you.
just here. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Comment, like, subscribe, and hit the stupid little bell if you want to see more of my streams and the other crap that I upload. Check out the links in the description to the Facebook page, Discord server, and Patreon, all of which are, again, in the description below. And
Give
I
us
will
your
see you
money.
guys on the next one. Peace.
I did not
Fuck
like this.
off.
You could